Hi, this is Brenda Salzano. I'm hoping you're having a great day and you're having fun making your crafts, doing sewing and making things for the family, or maybe you're making things to sell at craft shows this summer. I wanted to do another quick video. This one will be mostly on how I do the box corners. If you see some of my older do-it-yourself cut and sews, I call it a box pleat, but it's not. It's actually a box corner, and it's my version of how to do it. Today I'm working on another one of my small gift bags, and remember, they always come on a fat quarter, and you can choose what kind of material. Most of mine I'm doing are cotton over on spoon flower. This one here has, like all of them, it'll be printed on one side of the fabric, all your instructions, and it'll say gift bag on there. This one here has a little countryside vegetable stand, and it's made with an old pickup. And this is how they actually do this still in a lot of parts of the country. Small farmers will put these things out by the road, and people just put money in a little box there for the food that they want. And so that's what this theme on this one is. And it has a really pretty gingham blue, and then the vegetables and orange colors in there. And I've already done a lot of it. I've already done the hem on the top. I've already done the little straps and attached them. And I just have one side, and then I'll show you how to do the corners. So I'll do this one side, because what you're going to do, as you can see, here's your bottom, and I did sew that together, right sides together, and sewed that together. And then the sides is this, and then the other side. I'm leaving this little box cut open, so I'm not going to sew that yet. But let me finish this other side, and then we'll go ahead and show you how I do the box corner. The box corner is important because you want your little bags to not be just like an envelope. You want them to be big enough at the bottom to put things in, so you can put more things in your bags if you do a little box corner. The machine I'm using is a Pfaff. I really like this machine. I used to have a Singer for years, and I was constantly having problems with them, but I've really done a lot better with this newer machine, which is the little Pfaff. It's called the Passport 2. Okay, I've already sewed that one side. So now, this is how you do this. It's really simple. What you're going to do is, this is the side and this is the bottom. So those two seams have to match up before you sew. So you stick your fingers in the hole and you just pull them apart so that both this seam on the side and this seam on the bottom lines up. You line those up. I press one seam one way and the other seam the other way before I sew. What I'm going to do, and sometimes, they don't match up perfectly, but you're going to sew straight diagonally across. So if there's a little indentation or something, you just sew on the other side of that, and make sure you do this complete hem right there. So that's what I'm going to do next. These bags don't take very long to do. They're great for craft shows or for gift giving. Just think, you give your gift and they get the little bag too. So that's an extra gift within a gift. Because they're washable, they can reuse them. I make larger ones in the bag size, like for shopping on a fat quarter. I always get a lot of compliments at the grocery stores because they don't see such unusual and unique designs coming in at the grocery store when they're packing. You can save, like, well, up here we save 10 cents a bag by bringing our own bags. I'm going to do the other pleat now, and again we're going to take the two, got my fingers in here, I'm going to do the bottom side matching the side, and then I squish those together. You can iron this first if it would help you. I just kind of push it down with my fingers. Do that one. Make sure you don't have any wonky pleats or something. That's why you got to press it down with your finger really good. I do like to go back and forth on those bottom seams too, just to give it a little extra strength. This is just a gift bag, so it doesn't have to be a super good stitch. And you can always trim off any extras. Without getting too close to your hem. Kind of angle this at the top, trim that off. I think you could probably do a nice French seam on them if you didn't care about it losing a little bit of the space. Okay, this is really all done. All we have to do is turn this inside out, and I'll show you what it looks like. Now, as you can see, this is the seam that runs right down here, and then you have like a T. So you got an upside down T, that's your box corners now. And that means that's extra wide down at the bottom. Matter of fact, a lot of times, I don't know if you can see this, but I'll set these and they'll actually stand up by themselves, especially when you get a little stuffing in there, your little gifts or something. Anyway, there you go. And that's how you do this little bag. Really quickly, I'll show you something else I'm working on. Another one of my I'm working also on Spoonflower of getting more do-it-yourself cut sews. These are really popular for people who like a fast and easy craft to do, because you're just going to cut out on the lines and you follow the instructions, which is usually printed right on the fabric. My blog, which is there's a link in Spoonflower underneath my name that goes right to my blog, and it'll have these videos and other how-tos. And this one here is for those people this summer that are making the sails. So I made custom sails. And these sails, you're usually going to get 3 on a fat quarter. You get more if you put it on the cotton linen than a cotton. But the sails, when you make these little sails, they are great for the nautical theme. You can put them like on a little piece of wood, or you can put them in an actual little wood sailboat. You can make them a little bit smaller from the sides if you need a small one. They also are good for bunting, you know, those little the little things that you tie with, you put them on a rope and you tie them on your yard or in your children's room. I'll show you when it's done. Here's one that's done, and I have a little dowel in it. And here's another one, and then I put a string on the end. And here's another one. But I have different patterns now, and I'm making some more. And I'm going to put mine on driftwood, and then you can set them on your deck, or you could set them in the living room. And like I said, you can make these a little smaller. You can make them make them so they're not so tall if you want to. Just, cut that down a little bit. Super easy. They're already printed. Everything's ready for you right on the fat quarter. I'll put links below, and I hope this helps you do those little box corners better, and you'll understand how to do that, and you'll be able to do any of the bags that I'm doing with those very fast and easy. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate your time here and that you've given me a lot of thumbs up, and I really thank you for that, and to all my people on Instagram too. Thank you. Have a good day.